This is your one and only FireSpark81 with your daily dose of video goodness, and welcome back to Weekend Magic. All right, so I have a deck for you today that is absolutely pure freaking evil. Just insanely evil. Once all the cards are in the right place and it gets going, and I should just say it goes off, because when it goes off, it just goes off. And all of a sudden you go from being this person who's just sitting there slinging spells, trying to hold your defenses, to just a god. You're like ʟᴏᴜᴜᴜ. You're just an absolute god. I got to give a shout out to MTG Original Decks. That's the channel that gave me the inspiration for this deck, and I will link to the video of the deck that gave me this inspiration. So it's the same premise, but I changed some things around a little bit from his original design to make it a little bit more renewable and just kind of streamline it a little bit. So let's take a look at what's in the deck, and I'll explain to you what happens here and how this deck works. So we have 4 Fountains of Renewal, 4 Revitalize, 3 Clear the Mind, 2 Golden Demise, 4 Mortify, 3 Chromatic Lanterns, 4 Ixalan's Binding, 3 Ritual of Soot, 3 Vraska's Contempt, 2 Kaya's Wrath, 2 Lich's Mastery, 3 Immortal Sun, 2 Nezahal Primal Tide, 1 Omniscience, and then we have 2 plains, 4 islands, 4 swamps, and just a smattering of other lands. But the other important card that you need in here is at least 1 Reliquary Tower. Now, all of this eventually just gives you whatever mana that you need, because you play the Chromatic Lantern, and you eventually don't even need the land because you have an Omniscience on the board, but you still need it to start off with. So essentially, what happens is you just hold your opponent at bay using all this fun removal, and when you start to run low on your removal, you can just use Clear the Mind to put it all back. You wait until you have Omniscience and Lich's Mastery, or you have a proper moment to play Lich's Mastery that's going to give you extreme card advantage. And what I mean by that is if you got like 2 or 3 Fountain of Renewals, you should be safe to play Lich's Mastery, provided they don't have any creatures on the board. So it'll be a situation where you Kaya's Wrath, then you play your Lich's Mastery, you pass the turn to them, and you also don't want to do that if they have a deck with creatures with haste. But if they don't have haste, then you don't have to worry. Then you can play your Lich's Mastery, and then when it's your turn, the Fountains will give you just massive card advantage. Now, you're safe to do it if they have haste, if you have a bunch of Mortifies and a bunch of good removal in your hand. But then what eventually happens is you have your Omniscience on the battlefield, you have your Lich's Mastery on the battlefield, and then you draw the entire deck. You play whatever you want to play out of it, and then whenever you need your cards back, you simply Clear the Mind and then play all your Revitalizes and then draw the cards back into your hand, and you just essentially continuously play with the entire deck in your hand. That happens more often than not if you are going to win the game. So once you're at that point, you're pretty much going to win unless they have some way, some type of removal to get rid of Lich's Mastery. Most decks do not. And once in a while you run into stubborn people, which I seem to keep running into, that refuse to leave the game even though you've already won, and just want to play it out till they deck themselves, because that's how you win with this version of it. Now, there is a couple modifications you can make. You can remove one of the Immortal Suns and add in a Banefire. You don't need to change your lands or anything, because at the point that you're going to use the Banefire to execute the opponent, you're going to have your lanterns on the field. So you're going to be able to cast the Banefire with no problem. The other thing you might want to do is swap out an Immortal Sun for just 1 counterspell of your choice. That way, if they do have something that can manage to remove the Lich's Mastery, you can counter-target that spell. However, with this current setup, I haven't run into too many decks that have a way to deal with this. Something like River's Rebuke can deal with this, or what is it? There's the one white spell, Cleansing Nova. Cleansing Nova can destroy it because it doesn't target the spell itself. So if you're worried about running into that or River's Rebuke, then you can put a counter spell in there. Other than that, yeah, I'm going to stop jabbering about it, and we're going to play a couple of matches. All right, so here we go. This is not actually, yeah, I would prefer not to have this in my hand, something else that I could actually cast early game, but if we can get this out quickly, this can give us some really good card advantage, and we got some card draw and life gain. So, yeah, this might be good. We'll see what we're up against here. Let's see. Let's play that first so we can cast Revitalize next turn. Actually, I think I'll drop the Fountain next turn. Oh, that's we're stacking up pretty quick. Provided they don't get creatures out too fast, we should be good. I'm gonna play this first. And then I'm gonna play Chromatic Lantern, and then I'll Revitalize. Because we're gonna take a few hits. Hopefully we draw some land. Hopefully, well, actually we'll build a Soot after we drop that. So if they flood the board with tinies, we should be okay. But it's green, so that's probably not gonna happen. They're probably gonna get some big boys out there quickly. Okay, so we got a History of Benalia. That doesn't hurt us too bad. Okay, so let's drop that and pay 2 and drop that. Now what I should do, well, no, I'm just gonna Soot because then this won't matter. We're gonna take 4, Soot, then gain 3 of that back. Hopefully draw another land. That's what I'm after right now. Land is the game, because once we get this out, we'll have card advantage. And they won't be able to keep up. I'll be drawing way too much removal, especially massive board clear. All right, what do you got? What do you got? You gonna hit me for 4? Go ahead, hit me for 4. No, that dude can't attack. Come on, it's not rocket science, it's just magic. Oh, there you go. She's gonna die too. You're gonna be really angry once I Ritual of Soot. Yep, congratulations, you hit me for 4. Oh, look at that. That's so, boom, there you go. Okay, so we didn't get the land. History of Benalia was useless for them. We're still at 14. Okay, that doesn't hurt us too bad. Okay, so what's the play here? Do we Revitalize? Because we're taking 5 next turn. I don't want to Soot just yet. I think the play is just to Revitalize. And Revitalize again. Oh, that doesn't do me any good. None. I mean, we got back to 21. That's great. That gives them a chance to play some more little weenies that we can blow up with this other Soot, but we need that land so badly right now. Drawing this hurt us. I mean, we only really need 1. I mean, going down to 2 of these in this deck wouldn't be bad, but I have 3 in the deck to make sure you can get that early game card advantage, because if you can play this on like turn 6, 7, something like that, it gives you massive advantage and just really puts you ahead of most decks. Gain that back. There we go. There we go. That helps. So now we do that, and then I gotta be careful here. If we do this, that's 4, 5, 6. So then we can play that, but I feel like, I mean, we can Contempt her and get 2 back. Yeah, we can take another little bit of damage. I think we play that. That's our next play. Try to just bait them into playing some more creatures. I really want them. I want to get maximum out of that Ritual of Soot. Come on, play something else that I can blow up. Nope. I mean, that's some more weenies for me to destroy, but, you know, whatever. Play another one. What's in their hand? What aren't they playing? Why are they just holding on to... What is it? There it is. There you go. That's a big boy. Congratulations. So, now the downside is... we're going to take a bit of a beating here. At least we didn't get hit that turn. We gain 1 back. Okay, alright, so Soot, then Contempt, right? Because then we'll take 7, then we Contempt it, gain 2 back, then play that. Yeah, I think that's the game plan here. We're gonna hold this for a while. We don't have enough control of the board to play that. Please don't have the card that makes them indestructible. Thinking about it. Thinking really hard. You either have something to protect them or you don't. Or did you go use the bathroom? Come on, Dubs45. Click the button. Alright, there we go. And now we're out of mana. So they get to go. Another Legion's Landing. Okay. Ooh, that hurt. That hurt. Give me my life. I need all my life. Give it back to me. Give me my life. There we go. All right, so oh, that means we can. Oh, we don't have enough to do both. I mean, we can get rid of their Legion's Landing, but I feel like we need to. Do I wanna? I'm gonna use this. And then we'll pass the turn. Okay, so we're taking 4. I gotta play this next turn. I gotta play it and hope that they don't kill me. They're gonna get me pretty low, but I need to get in a situation where I'm not playing catch up, which is what I'm doing now. So don't play another card, dude. Just hit me for 4 and let me go. Yeah, there you go. Got something to buff them? It's gonna buff them. No? Sweet. Okay. That I'm okay with. And yes. My turn. So unless I draw a Kaya's Wrath, this is what's going to hit the field. No. Okay, so great. Okay, so we're going to take 4 more. Unless they have another Loxodon and tap everything. Would suck for us. Nope, we're just going to take 4 more. Okay, alright, we're close. We're teetering on the edge of being killed here. But I think we can make a comeback, hopefully, provided we draw the right cards. Land, don't be another land, don't be another... Oh my god, really? Okay, at least things are cheaper. We can play this and draw another card, but that leaves us with what? 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. Let's try that first. See what we can get. Alright, so we're burning through a lot of planes here. And now we're going to... I don't really want to play this Contempt, but I don't have a choice. We're going to Contempt her. Once again, our opponent is super slow. Like, come on, dude. You either have protection or you don't have protection. If you don't have protection, click the button. Opponent's really thinking about it. Really, really, really thinking about what they want to do here. There we go. They found the button finally. Okay, so now... their little guy's down to 1, so we found a balance right now. We got board balance, and due to the fact that we have this out, we should start gaining. Uh-oh, why did you do that? They just take it because they wanted to, because they don't care. Anyway, we got board balance right now. We should be good. Revitalize, that's nice. Give me my extra card. Another Contempt, that's fantastic. Give me 3 life and another card. And so I got this for removal. I'm not too scared of this just yet. This guy's not much of a threat. And I think recycling and drawing another card's our best bet right now. Let's get that Revitalize back in there. We may draw another one, who knows? Oh, look at that. How beautiful is that? Thanks, Revitalize. And we drew our 3rd Immortal Sun. Fantastic. Okay. Where somehow we found a balance without having a single card we need. So what I could do is nuke this guy. Oh, what's coming down? Oh yeah, she's definitely dying. Thalli is not happening. No, I'm not dealing with that shenanigans. We're going to just nip that right in the bud right now. And get 2 more life. So I was going to say that I could nuke that little guy and then play the Lich's Mastery. But no, we're going to hold off on that. I also don't have anything to deal with having a lot of cards in my hand just yet. Okay, so we'll play that. That can enter tapped. I'm just going to wait. They're going to play something else large. I'm going to contempt it. I'm wondering if they have an Ajani in here. I kind of want to hold on to one of these just in case they do have a Planeswalker. I mean, I can also Ixalan's Binding a Planeswalker. Conclave Tribunal. What are you tribunaling? The Fountain? My Immortal Son. No, that's not going to happen anymore. Okay, so that sucks. So we're going to lose a little card advantage on this next draw. Oh, Ixalan's Binding that and just shut that down right now. Because I doubt they have the, what is it, Harmon's Cage or whatever it is. Hey, you gonna attack? I mean, honestly, well, I guess getting rid of my card advantage is probably a good idea on their part, but right now, their little guy is useless because I keep gaining health back as quick as they can damage me. Click the button there, fella. Click the button. Great. Yep. Thanks for the damage. He's just siphoning my Fountain of Youth, or Fountain of Renewal right now. I gain it, he takes it away. All right, back to 16. And playing, or I should say dual land. So let's just binding this. Now the funny thing is, and what sucks is when they binding my binding, then I have to wait around for, what is it, the one card that destroys enchantments. Mortify. I mean, I could play this and take a damage and then just sack something like on one of these Immortal Suns that I don't need, which wouldn't be terrible, and then I would draw 3 cards. Yeah. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, we'll see what happens. This could be a bad play, but I'm going to do it anyway. So they're gonna hit me for 1, I'm gonna have to get rid of something. So I have these, which luckily enough I can get rid of these. Yep, that's fine. Come on. Come on. Come on, let me get rid of it. There we go. And luckily enough, they don't have any other ways to do more damage to me, so that's fine as well. So now I'm going to draw a bunch of cards. Oh, we got our Nezahal. Nice. That takes care of our card problem. And that works. Okay, so now we're just going to put that on the board. And we have 2 forms of removal now, which is great. And unless they have something crazy, that should be game. Now it's just a matter of whether opponent thinks they have a chance to win or not. And they're looking at their cards. They're probably got another something that, really? You're gonna they're gonna march. And then, oh wow, they marched for, wow, okay. That's not good. And I can't cast this till next turn. So we're gonna have to sacrifice 5 things. I did not think about March. This is going to suck. Oh, they did not attack? Oh my god, you so screwed up, opponent. Oh my god. I can't believe they didn't attack. Holy crap. Like, why wouldn't you have attacked? Obviously a new player, and this is going to suck for them. Like, they should have attacked. That would have been GG. Yeah, you just lost all your little guys. Let it happen. I'm wary of this now. What does that do? I didn't get a chance to read it. Is that the one that makes them indestructible? Creatures get +1/+1 if you have the cities. Okay. So let's resolve that. The problem is they have to go, but I don't really want to get rid of my Nezahal, but I think I'm going to have to. It's fine. We'll draw another one. or the Reliquary Tower. And we gained 1 life, so we draw another card. Oh, nice. Play that for free. And let the opponent go. Hopefully they don't have another March of Multitudes, because that's going to be terrible for us. Oh, they're marching for 3. Okay, so we don't have a choice here except to... We're gonna have to... Oh man, I don't even know. How many can I can mortify 2 of them. But then they'll flip their landing. I think I'm going to have to destroy the landing, destroy 1, and then get rid of 2 things. Yeah. We have to destroy the landing. Otherwise, he's just going to be making little 1/1s every turn, and I'm not going to have the removal for it. This is why you got to be careful with this card. So, and then now we're going to... We're going to take 2. I guess I'll get rid of a land and... I don't know what. So we'll get rid of that, and... Yeah, screw it, it doesn't matter. We'll just get rid of 2 lands. Okay, so we need to draw something to deal with these guys. Hopefully, I can draw my other ʟᴏᴜ. Oh, that's good there. Nice. That's perfect. So, here's what we're gonna do. I'm actually, so that I can draw, well... I feel like I need to keep this for some reason. So we'll just do this. Okay, so now we're just on the hunt for Omniscience. And we're going to kill her and draw 2 cards. Nice. Resolve that. Oh, it still gets 2. That's terrible. Let's, go ahead and mortify one of those. Because I don't want to keep sacrificing stuff. The name of the game here is not to sacrifice, or I should say exile stuff. Click the button. Oh, nice. There we go. We got our other ʟᴏᴜ. And we can recycle our library. Yeah. And we're going to start to draw a stupid amount of cards. So we'll go ahead and play this. And then I'm going to clear the mine. Just to get all that removal back in there. Alright, I think now we just play the other lantern. And wait for them to go. Alright, so hopefully they don't have a way... do you think they have a bunch more of the March of the Multitudes in there? I think these decks usually only run like, what, 2? 1 or 2? 2 or 3? I guess we're gonna find out. Another ʟᴜᴜ. Not too worried about that. We're just going to contempt that right now. And the opponent scoops, because they realize what happened. That's the only game I'm going to show with that. I'd like to show it off once you go God Hand, but unfortunately, that game was extremely long, and the games with this deck usually run a really long time. So check it out. The link for it will be in the description. Let me know what you think about it. It's an evil deck. I'm sorry for putting it out there. Just like MTG Original Deck said, I'm sorry for the deck. But yeah, let me know if you like it. Alright, that is going to wrap it up for this episode. If you like what you saw, consider hitting that sub button. I want to give a big thank you to my patrons for making this episode possible. You all are absolutely amazing people. If you'd like to join my elite crew of Patreon supporters, please check out the link in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment down below and let me know what you thought. If you're shy, you don't like the comment, just hit that thumbs up button and show your support. Until next time, thanks for watching.